XXA, you know how we're moving. Welcome to the weekly dose. You know how I move on this shit. You know how I do this thing. Today on the show, I'll be talking about what's happening on the culture on the ground. So one of the things that I'll be looking at is, what is thing? Streamer University. Kaisina just announced that it's going to be having Streamer University, which will be having all the streamers, and then he will be the dean. For me, on my view, I feel like this is one of the most creative thing to ever be done. One like Streamer University, bruh. Imagine having all the creatives in one space. Like as much as we have the universities for people that are as like universities where like people go to study and all that. Now we are having a university for streamers. Just imagine, bro. Like that for me is dope, because I feel like having these streamers in one place and they get to know more about how to be a streamer, what it takes to be successful in this industry. I feel like that's something that people actually need. So, people actually need it out there. We also realize that there's a new series that is up, which is called it is called Polygamist. This is there's a lot of debate around it. There's a lot of things happening around it. But one thing you must know about this is that it's about people that were written about 50 years ago, and this book has been rejected by a lot of publishers. But now it's number one on Netflix. It's the most viewed series at the moment, it's trending. And one thing about this, which is Polygamist, is that the reason why people are falling in love with it is because it's about something that I can say we relate to it because we've seen such in our communities, we've seen such in our society. So that's a reason of educative and raising awareness of what's. I know some people might find out beating the character, but the initial of that series is to people to be so people can be aware of what's happening out there. Like, because we see people that are portraying like and think that living like one next person does not it because you will never know where they come from. You see kids that come from houses that are big and you ask who are we come from such we automatically think okay, since you come from kind of background, but that series shows as well as that know some of these people that come from backgrounds, some of them come from broken backgrounds, like someone comes from maybe having very good, but some don't really doing it. So for me, like, it raised awareness and it also makes you think somehow. And one of the things that I actually want to talk about is Africanism and also ideologies. Like what is Africanism? So Africanism is actually as Africans being united, in the simple sense of we are having one thing in common, as Africanism, we are participating our own culture and heritage and we are who we are, which is I can say is Africanism, my own understanding. And also ideologies it come from the word idea. So ideologies is anything that people actually think of, like, what I am doing, this is my principle. I can say it is an idea and principle that people actually act on, which is I can say this is an ideology. So one of the things is that I was trying to talk about what is the importance of Africanism, like what is the importance of us as people to practice Africanism? Because I think in this generation we have lost that part, like knowing ourselves, knowing who we are, where we come from. So I think it's very important for us to actually practice Africanism where we actually know our culture, our heritage, like our roots, where we come from, where we go, all this. We don't actually get lost. According to my own research and my own experience, the most of people that I engage with, you know, they don't know themselves, like they don't know their roles, they don't know where they're coming from. So in my sense, I feel like Africanism is one of the things that has to be one of the things that we should be and one of the things that should be aware because before colonizers came to our land, all the people practicing Africanism. Everyone was very proud of their own culture, their own heritage, their own practice. All the, when colonizers came to our land, they made us actually believe that this is not the way. The way that we should supposed to do is their way. So they made us to abandon what we are and take their practice. So I feel like we lost most of the things when these people came. So that's the reason why we are doing what we're doing. So what I'm still talking about Africanism is that the most important part of Africanism is asking ourselves, knowing where we come from and knowing where we are going. So that when you know yourself, it's easier for you to stand for yourself, even if people are trying to oppress you, people are trying to make you feel inferior, or making an example of your own hair. This hair. You see that this is part of Africanism. Raising your own hair, you're growing your own hair, you're being proud of who you are. These are the things that the likes of Steve B, who do that thing, were actually advocating for. So that people can be actually be proud of their heritage, beauty, and all that. So that's part of Africanism and Africanism. So one of the things that we are facing today is that most people no longer practice that people are installing their identity, like in chats and things to their body, to their, trying to make sure that like all these things, So part of the Africanism is that we need to really be proud of who we are and be proud of what we do, because if we don't actually practice that, we are going to lose our heritage. One of the things that we don't need, because ideologies, it can be for like people that actually have to say on something or people that are not listening. So most of the time, people that tend to have ideologies is people that are cautious, people that are cautious, because they always have something to say. It's easier for these people to say what they want to say because they have absolutely about to advocate those ideologies in their ideology. So that's another thing, and I feel like if we do it and practice Africanism, everything will be proper. So yeah, that's today I was going to go.